Hey, what's up, everybody? It is your girl JoJo, and I'm here with the review for the Never Ever Met Season 1 episode. Why do I feel like it's episode 11, but it could be 10? I hope you guys are doing good today. I'm doing okay. Could be doing better. It'll be Sunday when you guys get this. I know it's a late review for sure. I thought about not even doing it. I'm actually in the process of moving, and today I woke up and I did not feel well. So this is not going to be long. I'm so sorry. It won't be a whole lot of pontificating. And just, we're going to try to get this done in 15 minutes. 15 minutes if possible. Because I have a lot to do. And again, I don't feel good. So, we pick up the episode where we left off with Diamond and Aaron popping the question to Diamond, to which Diamond does say yes. And after this, they cannot wait to get home to tell everybody that they are now engaged. Diamond is excited. So they go home, and I don't feel like they really got the reaction that they were hoping for from anybody at the house. Not because, and I don't think it was that everybody wasn't happy for them. I just think that everybody was just kind of like, oh, congratulations. Like, I just don't think they was going up, the way that Diamond and Aaron wanted people to go up for them. Greg's like, oh, we got to pull out the champagne. Josh asked, did he get his old ass on his knee? Which was funny to me. But Shay says congratulations, but she could really care less about the two of them. And I think everybody else was just, basic congratulations and dapping people up, those type of things. Diamond could not wait to call Hurricane Irene because Diamond wanted some drama. I don't care what y'all, I know y'all gonna be like, oh no, she was probably just excited. No. Diamond wanted some drama because out of all the people you could have called, you called Hurricane Irene, and even Hurricane Irene didn't give them what they wanted. They was poking at her, and Hurricane Irene was like, what you want me to say? Congratulations. That's it? What do you want from me? I mean, you already know she don't say this, y'all, but she thinking it. You already know I don't like Aaron. So what do you want me to just be overly congratulations, And so Diamond is just like, I guess. I mean, I've never treated her like this. Whoever she brought around, Diamond, you just mad that you ain't getting the reactions that you wanted from this ring. The two of them, whenever they're around each other, it's always, we got some haters in the house. We got this, and we doing this. We getting married. We doing. Aaron, shut up. So they giving out this Value City gift card, and I'm like, oh, you can tell the show is in its origin because a $500 Value City gift card is just shameful. It's just shameful. Y'all could have went for the $1,000. Like, come on. Now I ain't hating because I bought a couch from Value City years ago. So I ain't hating on Value City furniture. Okay. I would still go in there today if it was one in my city, but $500, like, y'all about to get some lamps and maybe a rug. It's not going to take you too far. Okay. Maybe a twin bed. So they got this gift card that they giving out, and they giving it to, the couple that they think needs it. Now, I know that Aaron and Diamond are engaged, but the only reason I wouldn't have picked them in my mind is because I just assume people at a certain age bracket got a whole bunch of shit that they gonna probably combine together. That's what I would be thinking, like off the top of my head. Not so much that y'all are engaged and y'all need it. And it's only $500. I would give it to the couple that I thought was or the closest to poverty. And so the fact that Shay and Josh got the gift card made sense to me because I be trying my best not to look at Josh's mouth ever since y'all said his teeth was rotting out. I can't do that. I can't look at no bad teeth, y'all. I cannot look at bad teeth. Whenever I meet people and their situation ain't right, I start looking at their forehead immediately. So that's what I've been doing with Josh. Like, I can't stand no bad mouth. I can't stand it. It's a huge deal breaker for me because even myself, I grew up, my parents let me eat and drink whatever I wanted to. And once them permanent teeth came in, did nobody teach me that these was the only teeth I was going to have. So as an adult, I really had to work hard to keep all my teeth and get them right. And, I paid for my own braces. retainer and work after my braces. I still got other stuff to do after my braces. Like I need a permanent retainer, all kind of stuff. All that to say is I spend money on mine. Okay. You need to spend some money on yours. That's why it's a deal breaker for me. But as soon as y'all said that, I refused to ever look at his mouth again. So I felt like the people the closest to poverty should get. That was not poverty. I just, y'all know what I mean. Like, if you look like you struggling, you probably needed the gift card. That's all I'm trying to say. So it made sense to me that they got the most votes. Okay, as y'all can see, I'm not doing like the clips from the show like I normally do, because I just want to get the review done, as I told y'all earlier. But okay, so after the gift card situation, Aaron and Diamond are a little irritated because they the ones getting married. Why y'all didn't choose them? Don't worry about it, y'all. It's just $500, y'all. It's just, it wasn't even going. I know y'all two already got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm almost certain y'all do. So after that, they have dinner, and it is at this time that little Aaron decides to give Jody a gift. Y'all know it's Scorpio season, and he gives her some type of necklace. Then he tells her that he's been practicing his dance moves, and he would like one last dance with Jody. And Millie says that little Aaron is doing too much. Little Aaron is not doing too much. Little Aaron will be doing the perfect amount for somebody who actually liked him. Now, granted, little Aaron liked to announce stuff in front of everybody. He must be one of the ones that declare his love. Now, I'm not really like a public announcement type of person, but I don't think little Aaron is doing too much. Jody just ain't feeling him like that. And Millie don't be taking up for Jody. So Jody says she got some discussions she need to have and some hard decisions she needs to make. And it's the last episode, so there's no reason for her to have to go home. So this would be the time that she would do it. She ends up telling little Aaron her heart is not in this. She's not feeling this. She doesn't want to hurt him. She knows that she got her own things that she needs to work on, which that part is true. That part is true. And I think before she came to the house, she didn't necessarily recognize that. So that part's good. But she wasn't feeling little Aaron from day 2. We won't say day 1, from day 2 at least. And it never got better. I couldn't gauge what little Aaron's feelings were. It was like a cross between I'm upset, but I also already kind of knew this. I could see them being friends in the future still, but not getting into a relationship. But it wasn't too bad. But then afterward, I didn't like how she acted when she was getting her gifts, and I didn't like how she acted after she talked to him. Like saying my favorite movie is The Breakup. Now you're just rubbing salt in the wound. Stop. You don't got to be an asshole about it. Just say what you have to say. Let it go. Say if you want to be friends or not. Even when he was giving the gift, she was being, oh, what is it now? Like, oh my God. Oh, like, stop. So to say that you don't want to hurt him, I was a little, do you not want to hurt him? Did you want to embarrass him? Like, it just didn't seem like you weren't giving, I don't want to hurt you. But sometimes we got to be the bad guy in somebody's story, and it's always hard. I hate being a bad guy in anybody's story. I hate that there's somebody right now saying I played with them, when that was never my intention. But it does happen. It happens to the best of us, and you have to be willing to have the conversation, because the longer you go without trying to hurt somebody's feelings, the worse it's going to be. That was it with that situation. I'll be the first to admit that I fast forwarded through most of their group scenes where they were saying goodbye and talking about being a family and the things that they've learned from one another, and Diamond, how she prayed for her husband. I fast forwarded through a lot of that because I don't care. This is not a good review. I'm sorry. But I didn't care about none of that. So I just went ahead and just hit the button so we could move on. And as we continued to move on, we saw Diamond and Aaron leave together. We saw Millie and Greg decided to move forward with their relationship. So we did see the two of them leave together. Greg said he knew that they had a lot of work to do. Sandy and Chris continue their relationship forward, and they also move together. What is everybody's geographical location? I knew that Greg and Millie were in the same city and had never seen each other. Everybody else, I thought, were they in different states or no? That part I couldn't remember. But Chris said that they were going to move forward to Miami. So either they both live in Florida or they were both going to the Miami area. Either way, they were going to be together in the same area. Shay and Josh leave together, but child, that don't mean anything. And Josh kept saying we the best couple in the house. That's what I meant to say during the gift card thing. We the best couple in the house. Of course we was gonna win. I will never understand the delusion with Shay and Josh. Y'all were not the best couple in the house at all. I don't even think I would say there was a best couple. Everybody was really trying to get work they shit out, basically. Everybody was. So anyway, Rashonda meets with them later on the Zoom call to discuss where everybody is. I like her, but I would like them to get somebody with just a little bit more experience running things. It never really seemed like she had a whole lot to offer outside of maybe her own personal opinion about things. But like, I would like some more relationship expert type advice instead of just like a house mom, if that makes sense. I just think that the show needed a little bit more, and definitely more dates that were not sexual. So she meets up with everybody. Jody's camera was sideways, which it was just like a metaphor of who she is, just sideways ass. But Jody says that she's doing well. She doesn't know if her next partner will actually be a man. I said, Jody, I believe a lot of people clocked that about you after that kiss, and some people clocked it before that. Little Aaron says he's doing well. I couldn't remember if he said he was dating anybody because I was distracted by the fact that Little Aaron insists on being J-Lo in a Versace dress. Why does he always have his shirt unbuttoned to damn near his navel? I will never understand that, Little Aaron. But I think him and Jody might still be on decent terms, but they definitely are not dating. She talks to Crazy. What was that girl's name there? Cause the one that was with Brandon, Sienna. Is she gonna say that her and Brandon still talking? They thinking about going on a trip together. Now, when we get over to Brandon's side, Brandon says that they are still cool, and she said that she might want to go on the trips one of the trips that he's been on, but he just met somebody a week ago that he shared a kiss with. I'm kind of wondering if like they were just in conversation and Brandon was like, I'm going to Dubai. You welcome to go. But it ain't on no... Look, I'm not finna try to figure these two out. We just know they still speaking. And that's enough. That alone. Brandon, if she cussed me out the way you got cussed out and you got called a bitch. But anyway, they might be going on a little trip together. Brandon, you better hope you make it back from the trip. Because Sienna's going to be on that plane alone. And next thing you know, she's going to be a fugitive. That's not funny. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with me today. Forgive me. My brain ain't right. So they do talk to Alexis, and Alexis said it was true. Josh did absolutely make a pass at her. That was not a rumor. Dominique says that he had slid into somebody's DMs. I think it was Millie's. And he got caught in maybe like her comment section or her DMs or something like that. Millie Rock on Any Block and Greg were okay, but she said they were taking a break, and when they got back, she was at his house way more than she was at her own house. They were doing stuff together all the time. They were lovey-dovey. Greg says he wouldn't say they smothered each other. He doesn't believe that, but that's what it sounded like. They might have moved into things very, very quickly. Probably weren't giving each other enough space. If Millie says she wasn't even going home at all. And to me, it sounds like the issue is Millie. Millie says they got into an argument. Then she says, well, I got a lot of things I need to work on, which lets me know she started the damn argument. And Greg is looking at her on the camera. They both making googly eyes at each other. And Greg is like, she look good. She looking like I might need to come over there right now. I was like, Greg, don't fall in nothing toxic with Millie. Do not get toxic with her. Y'all stay on a break. And you let her know you put both of your feet down and say, hey, I ain't gonna be arguing with you every other day. So whatever guards you got up, whatever feelings you got, where you think you about to be pushing me away every other day, you better get that shit together. Or I'm gonna leave for good. That's what you gotta tell her, Greg. Because I know it was her. I know it was her. Then she just looking at the camera like I said, Greg, don't fall for this. I know she cute, but don't fall for this. You put both your feet down. You hear me? He ain't gonna do it. So Dia and Chris are still together. They actually are in the same house, when they're doing their video chat, and they've already met each other's families. His mom likes her a lot. And they're just working on stuff. And Dia said he's still working on some of his things, as far as like just talking it out. He says he's done a lot better with that, like with listening to her and then having a conversation, but he just might not have it, as Cynthia said, till later when he feels like talking about it. Chris says that women still don't make good decisions, and that will never change. He's never changing his mind on that. Let's see. Shay and Josh. Shay and Josh are not together. As soon as they got back, she might have talked to Josh 2 times. Josh's background, was Josh in a hotel? His background looked like a hotel. So now I'm wondering if he's homeless. But I couldn't really see though, because where I was watching it from was blurry, but it was given Courtyard by the Marriott. It ain't nothing wrong with the Courtyard. I'm just saying, do you live there? Is what I'm asking you. He said that he had some people close to him die. I know his friend died around the holidays. Then a cousin died and an uncle died, and Shay offered her condolences, but she didn't really offer support. I don't know exactly what that support would have been. Would have been flying in. He doesn't really say. All he says is he had a lot going on. He had a lot of life happen, and that's why he hadn't really been contacting Shay. It was bullshit either way. It doesn't really matter his reasons, because I felt like he stopped calling her, and now he's trying to make it seem like because she wasn't being supportive. But really, he don't want her. He wanted her. He don't want her. He wants to continue to. He likes her as an internet relationship. Anything more than that, he's just not going to do. And the reason why I feel like that is because if he was really all down bad and hurt and needed support, then he wouldn't have been dating at all. He wouldn't have been dating at all. He just would have been sitting in grief. But he already talked about he been out and he been seeing people. Well, shit, you didn't need no support. You just needed another woman. You just needed some new coochie, And sometimes men confuse coochie with support. And Shay was like, yeah, just like I thought, he always been a whore. Oh, gosh. Well, who got the gift card? Who got the gift card is what I want to know. Because I just moved and I could use that gift card. It's not much, but I could use a rug. I could use some pillows. I could use a few things if y'all have that to offer. So y'all need to give me the gift card, because at least I'm honest about not wanting to be with nobody. And at least I'm honest about the fact that I'm not just putting up with anything to say I got somebody, because maybe I don't want nobody that bad. I really don't. So give me that gift card, because I'm walking in truth. I would say out of all the two of you are not. Josh and Shay and Diamond and Aaron situation is the most unfortunate, because they bigged it up so much. Like, both couples big they situation up so much, like we them ones and we this and we that. Shay and Josh were delusional in the fact that they were just the best couple there. Diamond and Aaron were delusional in the fact that they had some type of special wisdom to offer the people, because that they situation wasn't even right. I forgot to mention that when Aaron called his daughter brought up somebody named Monica. Now, I don't know if the daughter was being messy or if the daughter thought Diamond's name was Monica. Either way, that let me know that Aaron keeps a lot of women around, and not only that, but a lot of women that his children know about. And he gonna tell us, well, my kids, who I used to be a coach, not really a player, because a player plays the game, but a coach keep them on and off the bench. So are you proud that your daughters know that about you? Are you proud that your daughters know that there's a bunch of women around you? And ladies, this just lets me know how desperate some of us can be, because there's no way that Aaron should think that he is a coach in any part of the game of life. I can see how it happens though. Aaron is feminine, and so a lot of women kind of get that best friend vibe going with him, and next thing you know, they're giving him some coochie. Stop this, ladies. Just stop it. No man, like, no nail polish wearing, overweight, 6 children having, 2 failed marriages should be thinking that he got the right to take anybody on and off no bench. Talking about, oh, and if she act up, I'm going to take, see, I blame some of us for giving men like this the audacity and the arrogance. Because he should have none. None. I don't even know what his financial situation is like, but I got a feeling I wouldn't be surprised if it's 600 credit. Champagne taste. Beer credit. I felt bad for Diamond, because Diamond really was upset. She said when they got back, it was horrible. He was not who he proclaimed himself to be. She caught him talking to his exes. And just what further let me know he was talking to them exes is that he said him and his exes are friends, and he wouldn't give up his exes to make his relationship work with Diamond. So there's that. I ain't got nothing more to say. Y'all get down in them comments, like, comment, subscribe. This wasn't a good review, so you ain't even got to like it. You ain't got to like it. You ain't even got to comment, because I'm not going to read them. And you don't got to stay subscribed if you don't want to. I'll do better the next time. When is Ready to Love coming back? I never thought in all of my years I'd be ready to love. But yeah, just bring them hoochies on back. At least I know what I'm dealing with them.